Okay, good evening. This is a Facebook Live. I'm going to be doing an audience with Fiona Taylor tonight, so looking forward to doing that. And she's watching, which is absolutely brilliant because that means I can invite her in. We've got Sarah Everett Skinner who's watching. Evening, Sarah. Fiona's here. So hopefully connecting. Wow, that was impressive. Ta-da! Hello.
I'm getting the hang of it. I am getting the hang of this. It's a newfangled thing for me.
Yeah, I thought I was going to get stood up for a while, you know.
Would
So
I?
before we start, we're going to build a little audience. So I just want to let you know, Fiona, I have had a shave tonight. I didn't bother for Kev last night. I've had a shave for you, and I put a little bit of aftershave on if you want to have a little smell. Okay. Yeah, good. So
You always smell good.
I make the effort for the ladies. Okay. We've got a few people in. Philip Carney, Paul Everest, Neil Hughes, Michelle, Harry. Okay, so James Verschoyle, brilliant. We're up to 10 already. Right, I'm going to make a start then. Okay, so going to be doing an audience with Fiona Taylor tonight. Fiona Taylor is one of our trainers at Tri Coaching Partnership. And I'm really going to start to ask her about her journey. And so her journey with Tri Coaching Partnership and where she started. So Fiona, really, how did you hear about Tri Coaching Partnership and when was it?
It was before 2011 because that's when I did that's when I started the course. But before that, I was avidly reading the magazine, the DIA magazine.
Okay.
Because there were articles in there every quarter about, was it Mike Frisbee?
It was Mike Frisbee, yes, the training manager.
And he was writing articles, and I was absolutely fascinated. There was part of me going, well, that's a load of rubbish. This
people still say that now.
Part of me going, I was on the cusp at the time, but I was waiting for the fourth article. It never came.
Okay, yeah, because Mike Frisbee moved on. Still, I believe he's still working, but he moved on into a job with one of the fleet companies. So I don't think it ever got around to publishing the fourth article. So
yes, it was such a shame. I mean, I was hooked already. I think wasn't really sure.
Okay, so you wasn't really sure. So you're coming on the BTEC 4. It's 8 years ago or more. Where was your confidence levels back then? I was going to say.
What confidence? I didn't have any.
You didn't have any?
I didn't have any. I cannot believe the journey that I've come on since then. I didn't have any. Before that, when I first started, when I first trained to be an ADI, I had just come from a long-term illness. So I was more than 10 years. I forget how long. I stopped counting after 10 years. And I was off sick for 10 years. So I did not work for more than 10 years.
Okay.
That does a lot for your confidence. So I didn't have any. And then I was just keeping myself to myself. I was franchised. And I was just keeping myself to myself. So I was really scared. And
so how long? Okay, sorry to interrupt you. How long had you been an ADI before you went on the BTEC 4?
About 6 years.
About 6 years.
And I was fed up of it. I was fed up of being an ADI. It was driving me nuts. I just seemed to be saying to everybody, I told you to do your mirrors. I told you to do your mirrors. I told you to do your mirrors. And it was driving me nuts. So I had the choice, Graham. I was either going to train something else, do something else completely, go back into one of my earlier careers, or I was going to retrain within the industry. Thankfully, I chose the BTEC.
Ooh.
I might have spoken to a certain Graham on the phone.
Oh, that's always a great idea to speak to me on the phone. Yes, I will be guilty of selling you a course, but I believe in this course. And I believe what it does for people. I believe it develops ADIs. So, and the proof.
I couldn't agree more.
Is in the eating, isn't it? So you started with your modules, communication, feedback, coaching conversations, goals for driver education, etc., etc. How did the course go for you?
Oh, I knew before the afternoon, this is it. This is the thing. Why that I've got to be careful I don't use words, Graham. Why on earth wasn't I trained to do the job this way? Why wasn't any of that part of our training? I could not believe it. So before I got home that day, I was on cloud 9. Probably no one else knew it because I was a little bit noisy, but not this me. I wasn't as outspoken as I wasn't able to be. But the confidence and just, you know, things had grown because Kev was saying yesterday, part of the course is really having a good look at what's going on for you, your motivations, how are you going to develop and get better as a professional. And that's what happened because you do look at yourself. Those reflective flogs.
Reflective logs. So it is all about the course, is all about you, and it's all about reflection, and it's all about your self-awareness. And I've seen you grow, which has been absolutely amazing. So you completely.
You know, just before you go on, I get so much out of the team. I ring you for your things, and I ring all the other people as part of the team. There isn't anybody who doesn't help out, and we just all. It's just it is a really good network of support.
Good, because I mean it's a lonely job being an ADI, isn't it? You know, you're out there on your own.
Yeah.
You know, even if you're in a franchise, you're often out there on your own. There's little support.
Well, exactly. But the thing is, because of the support infrastructure that was there right from the word go, I now find I'm doing that for other people. And hopefully there's a few people out there that would be going, yeah, I get what she means. She pays it forward. You know,
good.
I do try to.
Yeah, because I mean, as I said to Kev yesterday, and I'll say this again today, you know, I'm proud of Try Coaching because we've set off to do what we said we're going to be, which is to be advocates of road safety, to raise standards within the industry, and to develop ADI. So I'm proud of that. So how did completing the BTEC 4 develop you? What doors did it open?
Oh my goodness!
What doors did it open?
Yeah, it just opened so many end doors for me.
Oh, so many end doors. Okay.
It did. The last count, I have currently about 11 different job titles, slightly different to each other.
Counting's not one of them.
Certainly, I got into. Sorry.
Counting's not one of them.
Yes. Yeah. No, counting's not one of them. Okay. No. But certainly the one of the most exciting ones was being invited to be part of the Try Coaching trainers. You know, when you first started that all those years ago with the Accelerate training. And as you know, my first experience of delivering in-car coaching courses to ADIs, you know, that I was absolutely bricking it. And yet it's one of the things I love the most, just helping ADIs to just branch out and think about how they do things and develop their style in a different way. Love doing that. But the indoors courses, so this Safe and Considerate Driving, it's called now.
Okay,
it used to be called Driver Awareness.
Yeah.
The speed awareness courses, that's my latest thing, I suppose. Oh, BTEC 4 is obviously my latest thing.
So,
the speed awareness courses.
Sorry, did indoors when you were going for the interview, did they recognise our qualification?
Oh yes. I know for a fact that I've got to be careful because I think I might say things out of turn. But certainly one of the people that would have been one of my superiors was saying to me, but your coaching is going to get you very far. Please, when procurement comes, please think about doing some other jobs, you know, so some other aspects of the indoors courses. So in classroom. So because of the coaching. I think that's the only reason I got in. When I originally got into Essex and to deliver the courses, only 2 of us got in for the whole procurement.
Okay.
So me and one other guy.
Okay, so that's good. So the BTEC 4 opened indoors for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Indoors, the fleet training. In fact, even having the confidence to actually sell my product, you know, my little car and diagram sets.
Yeah.
Which goes into your product as well. Your ticket.
That's interesting because Kev's set up his own business up when I interviewed him last night as well. Yeah, you've set up your own little sideline business as well, and you've gained the confidence to do that. How marvellous is that?
Well, it's every now and then you take a step back and you think that would be really good if somebody did that, and then you turn around and it was you that did it. It's one of those things, and you just think, oh wow, this is me. It's really, you know, it's massive, and it was a massive compliment being asked to deliver the BTEC 4. I don't think I'll ever get over that. Okay. That is my favourite. That is my favourite, because it's like I said, it's paying it forward. It's helping or experiencing other people, finding out their version of what a BTEC 4 does for you. And it's a very personal thing, but I do love being part of it.
Yeah. So you're delivering the BTEC 4 for us in Milton Keynes and also in Maidstone. So I've got to find somewhere else beginning with an M, because you can only do courses beginning with places.
I was hoping for something a little bit more like Norwich way or around that side. Lots of people have asked me for training the in-car, the Accelerate. I've done lots of courses over that way. Okay. So, you know, I don't know if people are interested.
Maybe it's an area we can think about in the future. Yeah. You know, if people are interested, I'm sure they'll come and let me know and let you know. And yeah, we can put on a course in Norwich. Do you have to call it Morridge, though?
Yes. Yeah. Or just outside. We'll find somewhere.
Oh, Mildenhall. There we go.
Yes.
There we go.
Yes. Anywhere like that.
Anywhere with an M. Okay.
Yeah.
Fiona, so your journey. So, you know, how do you feel now? I mean, it's pretty obvious, but how do you feel now about your confidence?
I have up and down days, of course, but on the whole, I just go and deliver. I just go and deliver courses. I just get on with it. It's one foot in front of the other. In terms of the professional thing, I don't have a problem just going and presenting courses, and it's just phenomenal. One of my strongest memories was Sue McCormack during one of the activities during the BTEC 4, and I can remember thinking, I just remember looking down and trying to sit like this, because I thought I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I don't want to say too much because it might spoil the activity. I just remember, and she called on me to answer, and I thought, I can't answer because I couldn't hear. Sorry?
I said she does things like that.
But I think her intuition was spot on, because I was going to say exactly what was the thing, and it was about criticism.
She's good like as well with her intuition.
She was spot on, but I think you all are. That's the thing, and you spread it. You don't just keep it. You actually, like you say, the BTEC 4 is one of those things. You can't fake it.
Okay.
And you can't give it to people.
All right. Look, Fiona, I haven't got much more because you've given me such a great audience with Fiona Taylor. Is there anything that you want to add before I wave goodbye to you?
Only that because a lot of people have been contacting me about getting onto the NDOS type courses, speed awareness and the safe and considerate driving. I will be doing some Facebook Lives about what people are going to be, or what the course providers, certainly in Essex, I don't know about the rest of the world, but in Essex, I'm going to be doing some of those, because I just think if you've got a BTEC 4 behind you, you're well away.
Okay.
They even call us coaches now. Did you know that?
Oh, wonderful. Absolutely
On the
wonderful.
safe and considerate driving course, you're not a trainer anymore. You are a coach.
Well, then it'd probably be quite handy to have a coaching qualification then. Brilliant.
Sure is. So even if that's not the case, it is what they're calling you. It is the coaching techniques that they're looking for.
Excellent. Excellent. So if you've been watching this, I really would appreciate it if you could like it and share it on your profile pages for me, so that we can, you know, spread the word what a great person Fiona Taylor is, and how much you know, doing the course has created well, a different person from when I first met Fiona. Yeah. And a much better person. Okay.
Thank you.
I'm going to say au revoir. Okay. I've just said it. Okay. That's because I'm fluent in all languages. Yeah, as you know. Okay. So Susan McCormick says, great video, both of you. Kiss, kiss. So Fiona, Susie Cocaine says, you're looking amazing. You're just getting loved. You're just getting loved. I mean, which is brilliant. So before I get like jealous, because no one's loving me, we'll finish this video. Okay. Look, if you're interested in the BTEC 4, send me a PM. I've got a really special offer to make to you. So get hold of me. And
if you want to come via me to him, you're all right to do that.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. No, go speak to Fiona as well. She's got a great offer for you as well.
I don't know what his offer is, but do talk to me.
Okay.
Happy to listen to him.
All right. So I'm going to finish. So goodbye, everyone. Yeah. Thanks very much for watching. Cheers. Bye bye.
Thank you, guys. See ya. Bye bye.